Hello, class. It's Miss Roberts here. And today I'm going to discuss the two debate assignments that we will be completing. We will begin with the introduction with the debate one, and then we'll continue with the body and conclusion in debate two. There's also an extra credit assignment in between where you can post your debate one to give people on the opposing side an opportunity to see your speech and to hear the opposing side. Because this is an asynchronous course, I tried my best to design the assignment to provide a back and forth, if you will, with the debates and the debate topics I've given you. I'm going to show you where to upload your outlines and the instructions for the debate speech. Let's begin. So first we have the debate one presentation. Notice that there are no submission buttons here. This allows me to provide information for you about the presentation, but it also allows me a way to upload and put your grades in the back end. So your submissions will be your outlines only, and I'll show you where that is in a minute. Now, if you're given the affirmative or the negative side, you're going to introduce your topic with the attention getter. A lot of the format is similar to the policy speech. And I wanted to give the policy speech as a way to A, help you with your public speaking skills, B, give you the fundamentals of argumentation, such as stating your argument and discussing the counter arguments and rebuilding your arguments, and C, it'll give you a chance to put your speech together and learn how to film. So you're going to be doing the same or similar steps for the debates as you did the policy speech. Now for both sides, whether you're in the affirmative or the negative, you'll start with your attention getter, and you'll also define some important terms of your debate. Oftentimes people define the terms of the resolution, but you can also offer any other definitions that may be important to your debate. This speech is shorter, so it's about 2 to 4 minutes max. You're going to give an overview of your general arguments and specify 2 to 4 main parts of your argument. Now remember, the affirmative side supports the resolution, so you're arguing for the resolution or the prompt. Whereas the negative side, you're arguing against the prompt. So you want to make sure to keep in mind what the purposes of your particular side. If you notice on the negative side, there are there's additional guidance of how to critique the proposition's case or the affirmative case, if you will. You're going to talk about how the plan is problematic, what are some of the harms caused by the plan, and or how it will not work. Whereas the affirmative, you're going to list your arguments and list why you're in support of the resolution. Also make sure to incorporate at least 2 sources in the first speech and at least 2 sources in the second speech for a total of 4 minimum. I'll be looking for these in the video and on the outline. In addition, you want to make sure to have a bibliography and if they're MLA or APA format, similar to what you did for the policy speech. You will then upload your outlines here, similar to what you've done in the policy speech. Then I'll be able to review your outlines. Your outlines will be based on one of these formats here. So you can copy and paste and create an outline that way. In addition, make sure to provide your 2 sources or more in MLA or APA format. Also remember to copy and paste your YouTube link or make it accessible for me to find it so I can review your video. This assignment is due before the second assignment to give us a chance to establish your argument and for us to complete the extra credit discussion. So because this is an asynchronous course, it's a little harder to go provide that back and forth. But you'll have an opportunity to do so if you do the following. Make sure to put your name, your topic, and position, either affirmative or negative, and a YouTube link to the first debate speech. So this will be in between the first debate speech and the second debate speech, but someone on the other side could take a look at your speech and they'll be able to respond in the second debate speech. So this is a way for us to have a back and forth and exchange with each other. Although this is not required, it's 15 points extra credit for those who choose to do the assignment. You will be awarded 15 points. But if you do not, that's okay. You will not be penalized for not completing this part of the assignment. Next, you're going to go to the second part of this debate. Now remember, you're going to put at least 2 to 4 sources in the second debate as well. Excuse me, 2 or more rather, because if I assume that you put in 2 for the first speech, then I'm looking for at least 2 for the second speech. I'm going to have to move myself around here a little bit just so we can see the instructions. My apologies. I also have the link to the extra credit assignment. So for those who posted the extra credit assignment, you'll be able to see the opposing arguments there. Now both the affirmative and the second negative constructive are 2 to 5 minutes, and you'll be rebuilding your argument and providing a conclusion. So you'll restate the argument and refute the opposition's arguments if you're in the affirmative, critique the argument. You can also provide additional facts, stats, and information. And similar to what you've done for the policy speech, provide a recap of your main ideas and conclude. For the negative constructive, you will identify 2 to 3 concepts in the debate, add more details, reinforce the opposition's viewpoint, so make sure to talk about why the resolution wouldn't work because you're arguing against the prompt or against resolution, and provide conclusion and closing remarks. So this would be the second and final part of the debate where you complete the body and conclusion of your outline. You can use this to be the backbone of that outline. Also make sure to weave in at least 2 sources because we're assuming that you've woven in 2 sources in the first debate. Also make sure to provide a bibliography in MLA or APA formats. Make sure to keep it to about 2 to 5 minutes, 5 minutes maximum. Cite your sources and you'll be done. This will be due towards the end of the semester and you will upload your outline. Also make sure to provide a link to your YouTube video where I can see it. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Shoot me an email and I'll be glad to answer. I can't wait to hear your speeches. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me know. Here are some tips before I go. Make sure your screen is well lit. Make sure you're heard. I have a little microphone here, but you can use other sources of amplification. Make sure you're speaking loudly and clearly. And make sure you're answering the prompt based on if you are in the affirmative or the negative positions. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to listening to your debates. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye.